Vice President Kamala Harris has not had time to visit or comment on the border crisis that she's supposedly in charge of. She made a public appearance in support of embattled California Governor Gavin Newsom and his handsome hair. Yesterday, she accompanied him on a tour of a water treatment plant in California. Oh, that's so important. And called him an environmental champion. So is the White House right to be backing Newsom in the face of a recall for failing his state? And will an endorsement from Kamala do anything to move the needle? Joining me now, California Republican gubernatorial candidate and former San Diego mayor, Kevin Faulconer, is back. Welcome back, sir. How have things changed since we last spoke?
Well, it's great to be with you. And I'll tell you, look, how it's changed. You're continuing to see the rising anger and frustration in California all across the state. And by the way, it's Democrat, Republican, and independent. The recall signatures have been turned in a couple of weeks ago. They're being counted. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind, Kennedy, that they will be validated by the end of this month. And we are going to have a recall election in California, and rightfully so, because Californians are ready for a change at the top.
Yeah, no, they're completely over. And I know Newsom is trying all these cool guy tactics to make it seem like he's busy and he's doing the right thing. But he's one of those politicians, and I don't know what it is, no offense about California politicians, but they're much more concerned about how things look in order to consolidate more power than actually doing good and doing right by the citizens that they serve. And it's maddening. And his stupid flat apology about French Laundry, that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, and not just Republicans. There are a lot of Democrats who signed the recall petition. So why does the Public Policy Institute of California have 56% of Californians saying they're going to vote against the recall?
Oh, I think folks are going to support the recall. And I think, Kennedy, they're going to support it in overwhelming numbers. And whether it's the hypocrisy of the French Laundry, whether it's the businesses that have been opened and closed 4 and 5 different times in California, and unfortunately, too many businesses being put out of business for good. The fact that our public schools, Kennedy, are still not fully open. Again, that's why you're seeing this anger, and rightfully so. So, Californians signed that petition in record numbers, you rightfully pointed out, and it's across the political spectrum. So, as I said, there's no doubt in my mind that it's going to qualify. And it's no doubt in my mind that when folks go to the polls later this year in California, they're going to support the recall for all of the right reasons.
What would you be doing differently in terms of a vaccine rollout in your state?
Well, I will tell you the unfortunate reality is in California, we were one of the slowest when it came to roll out the vaccines, that lack of preparedness. And the fact, we're so proud of our state, Kennedy, the innovation, the entrepreneurial spirit that we have in California, and the fact that we were the slowest, I think, speaks volumes of not being prepared, which is what this governor wasn't ready for.
So what would you do differently?
Well, we would have been ready. It would have been logistics. It wasn't a surprise that the vaccines were going to be coming, but yet in this state, it was like all of a sudden, oh, we have to do something about it. And so you need a governor, Kennedy, that has the experience, that has to get the results like I did as mayor. To your point, it's not just about rhetoric and talking about it. It's about actually getting the job done. And what we're seeing in California, that's in short supply when it comes to this governor.
Well, we'll see what happens. We're going to keep our eyeballs on it. I have been a resident of California for the better part of 25 years. God, maybe even 30. Holy crap, I am old. Kevin Faulconer, thank you very much for your time. Keep us posted.
Thanks, Kennedy.
Thank you.